Badass waifu time! I'm Shion! Best retainer! Yeah, it's like, I am Rimaru-sama's love! Yeah, it's like, I'm the best one! Yeah, it's like, everyone is noobs. It's good Shion. She's like, I'm his favorite! I love Shion, man. She's like, come on, I am Rimaru's favorite person! Yeah, it's like, I'm the one he loves the most. You wanna fight me? You have no chance. Yeah. It's back to Shion being the best. After all, he's Rimaru's favorite. Yeah. God, oppas are massive. I feel they made their oppa bigger each season. You know. I am the best though. Yeah. That's good Shion. See? Are their oppas bigger each scene? Am I the only one? I feel later they make her oppas bigger every season. Here we go. Attack Shion. So she's doing a 3 against 1 though. Yeah, the other ones are doing like a 1 against 1, but she's just like, I can take 3. I'm the favorite after all. Yeah. Finally time for some real slime action there, bro. And this is a Shion episode. If I ever seen one. like seriously, the episode is Hinata versus Rimaru. That's the main thing, but let's be real here. We're here for the Shion! Like, Shion has so much better screen time. Hinata Rimaru fights like half the episode, and the other half is Shion, and I'm loving it. But honestly, I'm admitting here, guys, this is by far the best episode this season. By far, it's the best episode. I mean, obviously. But seriously, I'm proud to say that I enjoyed the Shion scene more than the Rimaru versus Hinata. Shion being like, come and fight me, boys! Was way funnier than Hinata the other fighting. So yeah, we can see my next video. Like the video, guys, subscribe, press the like button, and let's check it out. Finally, time for the fight. Vampire lady's out. Oh, she got her own little like prison here. She got her own like Harrison Ford. No, yeah, she got her own little hand solo, hand cold man. Okay, she's burning. What is the thing? Did her read waifu? Her love interest, I guess? Yeah. I guess she goes her real love interest inside that little ice cave there. Her hand solo. No, they're finally gonna fight! No meeting! They're gonna fight! Hinata! Rimaru! Rimaru-san! We got a battle! Man, she's naked there. Yeah, she's standing there in the ice cold, covering her up ice. The ice mist is covering them. Yeah, it's like, he's so anime. It's like, ooh. He protects her privates. Yes. The ice mist. That's how ice mist works, man. Yeah, like that. It's just very icy. It's very misty. Yeah, it's just hail mist inside there. It's classic anime. Like, oh no. To take a bath, you know, and the mist from the bathtub is like covered up. I'm really thirsty for whoever's in the icebox. Yeah, no, she's weird, yeah, kimono today. But yeah, a bathrobe, not that. But she's clearly in love with the woman. I think it's a woman inside the ice cave. Looks like Hinata though. And then she like what? Transformed her. I guess. Why did he give her? Does she need clothes for that then? Why did he give her clothes for? Okay, she's for any clothing? He gave her like a bathrobe, right, or something, that she transformed into her goth clothing, you know, her goth clothes. Yeah, but couldn't she just create the goth clothes? Okay, who is... Oh, it's her? Interesting. It looks like her master, yeah. Those isekai characters. Those Japanese characters. Here we go, guys. Is it war time? No more peace, only war. We want war. We want Shion to be badass. Yeah, it's like stupid meetings. Finally over, right? Finally over. Here we go. Badass waifu time! I'm Shion! Best retainer! Yeah, it's like, I am Rimaru-sama's love! Yeah, it's like, I'm the best one! Yeah, it's like, everyone is noobs. It's good Shion. She's like, oh, do you wanna fight me? You have no chance, yeah. They're gonna Orochimaru him, yeah. They're gonna do the whole classic strategy of the pyramid. Yeah, straight up from Naruto, man. Like looking inside of that pyramid thing. But here we go. On the same time, we're finally gonna have Hinata versus Rimaru-sama. Are they gonna have a team fight there too? I don't know. I mean, she got a few of her, you know, elite crusaders, right? Her pals with her. And of course, Rimaru got, you know, he got Benimao, he got a few guys too, right? So. But I still feel it's gonna be Hinata versus Rimaru. Maybe they're gonna go off to each sideline and have like a one fight each here. The war fights, tournament or thing. This guy is after them. No, Rimaru is trying to have a meeting, man. Shut up, guy! Rimaru is trying to have a meeting with Hinata here. Yeah, I can see Sorezore. So Ben was gonna fight him, is alright. Yeah, of course you're gonna have a tournament arc kind of thing where they fight one person each, right? Yeah, they're gonna have like a... It's like, take me, demon boy, you know, and they're gonna have, yeah, one each. You're gonna go off on the side and fight one person each, right? It doesn't feel like it's a team battle. It's more like 10 different single battles, right? Ida, like, he even walks off like, you wanna have a demon over there? Yes, let's go. It's even having like conversation like, yeah, let's go over there, guys. Yeah, I pick the blonde guy over there. Yeah. See, this is what I'm saying. It's like literally one-on-one battle. Like she's like, I take the pretty guy, okay? Okay, I get that one then. Yeah, okay, I take the old one then. Oh, yeah, I want this woman. Yeah. It's literally like 10 different single battles where each character is like, then I pick you, lady. Yeah. Like, let's go, Ninja. She's like, I guess. You're an assassin though? I'm like a healer lady. She got the worst matchup. Isn't she the healer? It's like, let's go. It's like, yeah, okay. But I now literally, like I guess there really was like one-on-one bet. Everyone is like, okay, let's leave with them. They're the main characters. Let's take one duel. And they all spread around in the neighborhood, having one fight each. I love it. I love it. Oh, it's back to Shion being the best. For all, she's Rimuru's favorite. Yeah. God, oppas are massive. I feel they made their oppa bigger each season. Yeah, maybe it's just me, but I feel they're more sizable every time we see her. Oh, she's gonna get everyone some credits too. She's gonna be like, yeah, the other guys are pretty cool too, but I am his favorite though. I am the best though! That's good show. See? Are their oppas bigger each scene? Am I the only one? I think later they make her oppas big. Here we go, they attack Shion. So she's doing a 3 against 1 though. Yeah, the other ones are doing like a 1 against 1, but she's just like, I can take 3, I'm the favorite after all. Yeah, and of course she's gonna easily counter it. I don't know why they looked to read the pyramid thing though. They literally the Orochimaru team with her, as I said earlier, and put her in the pyramid so she can't, like, you know, escape. She's like, I can sue these guys. I will try to escape. Okay, here we go. It's finally Hinata versus Rimaru-sama though. But I don't think this will be the episode, honestly, with the fight. No, I feel the episode, I mean, sure, they're fighting now, but I feel the episode is gonna go into more like, you know, Shion and Ben Mauder, right? This is the warm-up of these characters, right? This doesn't feel like it's gonna be the final fight between them. It's more focused on the side characters. She banned her katana. The power of boobs, man. Oh yeah, it just formed. Exactly, just like, BAM! Let's go! And she gets out like a magical katana. There we go. It's like a fairy. Yeah, she got a little fairy wipe to it. All this, I would say it feels very fairy. Much more an angel, right? Because it's like this more tiny yellow wings to feel more golden. Look at that. Isn't that a fairy to you? I think it's a fairy more than angel, right there. Yeah, someone accidentally gave his weapon for nowhere. Quite so. Finally, this is the opening 1 again. You remember opening 1? Yeah, I'm sorry, but remember. But yeah, I told it. Yeah, it's gonna be the only character. Like I said, right? I think the episode still is focused on Shion, and yeah, this is focusing on the side character, right? Like Shion being the best badass waifu, you know, ultimate retainer Shion. Yeah, come on. Yeah, Shion's badass. She's gonna do it without her sword. She's like, okay. Rocks at you. Something. She's just annoying too. She's just like, yeah, okay, let me show how bad I am at you guys. I'm gonna throw pebbles at you. What? Come on, Shion, just own them, Shion. Stop taunting them. She's loving this too much. She's enjoying being a douchebag too much. Yeah. She's like, I'm a favorite. She just keeps wanting to show off, man. Kind of Shion. Shion is the best wife easily. She just wants to show off, man. Just keeps being like, see, I'm totally gonna throw pebbles at them, yeah. He's gonna throw rocks at them and then kill them with the throwing rocks at them. Gotta have Shion. Or flick it then or whatever, yeah, or flick it. Okay, we're all gonna fight Shion now at the same time. Yeah, they're all gonna attack her at the same time. She's just been provoking them for like 10 minutes. Like, come on! You wanna... Come on, Shion. He stands there like all smug. Shion being uber smug, man. Yeah, Shion is super smug. It's like, come at me, weaklings. Okay, so they're all buffer together here. They're doing like a Genki Dama. They're all doing some kind of... Yeah, take this infernal flame, Shion-chan. Just gonna cut it. Asta-ing it. Come on, Cliff's cheating. The blade is clearly anti-magic, yeah. Just typical Asta style, so whatever, I just cut it. But it's just getting me so smart. It was super easy. Like, I'm just super smart. You guys are so pathetic. Yeah, you just Christ, Shion. Yeah, you a damn bitch. I hate you. Oh, it's beautiful. She just standing taunting them for the whole episode. This episode is the best so far. This is finally the episode back, man. No stupid meetings, it's Shion being a bad. Her powers makes them angry too. It wouldn't surprise me if she actually has like an aura that makes them angry at her. Might be one of her powers, yeah. It's easy for her. She just leaves the picture angle. She strokes out of it. Yeah, of course, couldn't hold her back. She was just didn't want to escape it before. She was like, oh, I'll leave that. Okay. I don't know. It was like, yeah, we have you in that Urushimaru pyramid thing. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna walk outside of it. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't feel like it was impressive against Shion. She was like, yeah, whatever. I could leave, right? I could always leave it. Yeah, it's like she was like, yeah, whatever. It's like level 1 barrier things. Come on, this is Christ, man. So pathetic, yeah. She's like, what? I like to see in the background now that her squad now, her goblin zombie squad has captured. Yeah, they stopped fighting in the background and her squad has captured the humans in the background, right? Because before, in the first scene, when she was fighting these guys in the pyramid, they were like, you know, fencing in the background, but now it's all them, like, just still there. But now we go, back to Hinata, and here we go, we actually add fighting Hinata, right? Yeah, the beginning of Hinata versus Rimuru. Oh, he's so similar to the woman 8, yeah. Her, like he's so similar to my master, yeah. Did he maybe consumed my master? Yeah, their body is quite similar. The isekai traveling, man. Her clothes now looks like a typical Japanese woman too, yeah. Like the scene Hinata walking there, that was like a straight up normal like Japanese woman in, you know, Tokyo or something. That was like a very standard like sweater, skirt, yeah. What? But here we finally go, they're finally fighting, Jesus Christ. We're taking so long, but yeah, this is like Godslayer sword, right? It's gonna be like it's empty Rimuru, of course. But finally, we had to finally fight. I mean, honestly, I'm just like, this is great, but it's also hard not to remember the 6 episode of meetings, right? I'm sorry, but it's like, this is when the season starts. Let's pretend the other weeks never happened. Yeah, this is when we start. The katana is dangerous for Rimuru. Yeah, she got her new, like, you know, evil, super legendary sword, right? And that one seems to be, you know, actually be able to hurt his slime body. This, like, fairy Hinata. Yeah, and Rimuru goes avoid, of course. Exactly, it's hurting his, like, soul, I guess? I think so, right? Even if it's like, yeah, even if he's like actually a slime, right? This like legendary weapon actually hurts Rimuru's like his actual body, right? His corporal body, whatever, right? Doesn't matter how he shakes his body because I guess you compare it to like One Piece with the hack or something. It's like a hack kit, so it's punching your soul instead of punching your you know, your physical body, or whatever. It doesn't help to like rearrange his. I think we're just touching. I think this is cool so far, but I feel we're just touching the very, like, the top of the iceberg. I think Rimuru is gonna be like, oh, I'm not even serious yet, Lumen. Oh, you wanna get serious? Yeah, but she's just like, he's so similar to my master. Yeah, but she clearly started to figure out that even his, like, I guess, sword style, his kenjutsu, is similar to her master. And he goes, sure, like, I just teamed up with everyone, you know? Yeah. She's in love with him now. That's the best part. Oh, he's so hot. That's the best part. Yeah, they all lost to Rimuru's squad, but that was the best one. She's just like, oh, this ninja guy is so attractive. What a badass. Jesus Christ. Oh, every woman loves him, man. Yeah. The women don't love Rimuru, they love him instead. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, Shion. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Is she a surrender now then? Or I don't know. Because now I felt like all of her allies has basically surrendered. And she keeps thinking that he is an evil, right? It keeps feeling like Hinata is like somewhat observing that Rimuru isn't actually the bad guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. It keeps feeling like, well, I can see they have a duel. Yeah, that's You have to promise me if I win the duel. Yeah, okay, so you have to promise. Okay, we have to have some kind of classic honorable promise, right? Of course, we're gonna fight, and then if Rimuru beats her, she will join, basically. Yeah, okay. Classic anime. We will have a final duel, and if I win, then you will have to, be... It's kind of obvious, I would say, in Hinata's standpoint, she seemingly has realized that he's like, Shishu, and it's her master's body or whatever. She certainly has kind of realized that, right? That's how it seems at least. And then Woodfish, she might be on, she might understand that Rimuru isn't actually evil or something like that. But she also no new lighting ability. I was gonna buff her sword with that. I don't know what she's doing, but I guess she's buffing her sword with a kind of light magic. Yeah, it makes it even stronger. This is probably next week though. I don't know, is this gonna Meteor Slash? It's like her ultimate ability. Rimuru's gonna take it, hands on. Rimuru's gonna tank it, like a man he is. Okay, he's just gonna take it. Eat it, something. Rimuru just, he's just like, I don't have time to avoid it. Yeah, she hits him with some kind of super lightning blade, Meteor Slash. I'm sure Rimuru is probably consumes it. Something, he stands there like badass. Yes, our Rimuru-sama! Oh! He's like tanks it. No, he dies? No, I'm kidding. No, Rimuru dies, right? She's last at it though. He did that movement crazy. Sugoi! I should have her voice. Sugoi! Kawaii! Yeah, what? She's turning into like her Japanese. She's opposite from Japan too, right? Suddenly she's all like ramen. Yeah, I like it. Her voice changes into like a younger lady. It's something where she's like, oh my god, you're so cool. Can I have some ramen now? Hinata is like turning into like, yay! But she's like reverting back to her old Japanese days. I want some ramen with that. And this guy obviously lost off screen to Benimaru. I am surprised, honestly, that they didn't like have Benimaru. Oh, the sword's alive by itself. Yeah, the sword is clearly evil. I was gonna cut Rimuru probably. That episode ends probably. Yeah, this sword is. She's gonna jump in front of it. I think so. Yeah, she's gonna. He's just gonna save him, right? He's just gonna save him. I think so. Yeah, freaking hero lady Hinata, of course. So kind of obvious though. That was kind of obvious. I was super shocked by it because we knew the sword. Yeah, that ends. We knew the sword is evil. Not surprised that she was gonna. Nah, as soon as I saw the sword lying there, I felt that's gonna happen to that. I mean, clearly the sword is set up right to betray her. Yeah, that was pretty obvious. So I'm not overly surprised by it. Seriously, I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? Do comment below. I expected the sword to betray her, so to speak. I expected the sword to be a bomb or something or whatever, right? And that's kind of like a magical bomb, right? Where the sword has his life for its own, right? So either it was gonna like take it over, or it's gonna fight Rimuru by itself. It was just kind of obvious. So I don't know. I'm not shocked that the sword suddenly attacked Rimuru from his back, right? After she dropped it. That was exactly what's supposed to happen. And I said it earlier when she got the sword, right? So I was like, yeah, okay. I mean, honestly, it was not a big surprise at all. I was like, yeah, okay, the sword is evil. It's like, not to be that guy, but that was the most surprising thing ever. But sometimes it's just so obvious, right? These animes or novels or whatever. But I mean, in the whole thing here, she got the sword right from these other bad guys, and they were like, oh, you're gonna fight Rimuru? Why don't you take our legendary sword? Free! Yeah, this thing is completely free for you. No strings attached. Like, come on, obviously it's gonna be that. But let's review it. Probably won't kill her though, she's like badass as well, right? But like I said, honestly, I wasn't surprised, right? I mean, it suddenly ended, I wasn't surprised at all. I mean, like you said, right, that sword is like, oh, it was a ticking time bomb thing, right? And I mean, it's the same thing in like all of these animes or whatever, right? It's always like if someone gives someone like a magical item for no cost whatsoever, and it's like, oh, you wanna fight this guy that I also hate? Here! Take my magical glasses. They won't even give you this vision. Yeah, you're gonna take them over, right? Or they're gonna possess them, or it's gonna be something like that, right? So, if the sword couldn't possess her, the sword itself would be alive or something, yeah. Like, it's just, it's good for the course. I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's necessarily bad and anything like that. I just say it's pretty, I say it's, well, what can I call it? It's like, it is what usually medical stuff does, right? You know, it's kind of it's by the book, right? But it's like it's not bad. It's like not surprising really. But before it happened though, it's interesting. She basically turned back into her like, you know, oh yeah, he got come on. But she started talking in a different voice. I liked it. Yeah, she basically like dropped her like badass, like paladin crusader act. She was like, yeah, I'm a tough lady. She's like, oh, come on. She basically dropped her like, you know, yeah, tough ass manly voice and turned into more like a feminine, you know, like girly. I was like, oh yeah, what's happening? But I mean, it's very clear. I mean, of course, we saw it in ramen, right? But it's very clear that she's, you know, isekai, her and Shishu, Rimaru, and so on like that. You know, isekai right from Japan. I mean, we've seen her like eat the ramen, but also like in this episode, we saw her in a flashback when it was snowing, and she had like a very typical like Japanese clothing on her, like modern Japanese clothing. I mean, not like Asian Japanese, but modern, you know, like Japanese, like you will see with like a random, you know, woman in her 20s or whatever wear like that in Tokyo or something. Yeah, a bit modern Japanese clothing and so on. So it's like, yeah, obviously she's also from Japan. She likes ramen. Very likely she's from modern Japan though. There's been the thing with Shishu and all the characters, right? And there are obviously more isekai, obviously glenda isekai too, so on, right? There've been more isekai characters before. They're clearly from different timelines though, right? And they appear in the same. Yeah, you know, in this anime it feels like, for example, compared to the Virgin Road, in that anime, it's interesting. Also, I like that anime's premise. Basically, it's like 40 people being isekai from like a class or whatever, right? From like a school or something. And then when they all appear in different timelines, and they all have these insane powers, so they like destroy the planet or whatever. Most of them have absurd powers, right? But in that anime, it's interesting because basically they all knew each other before they got isekai, like the same, like this timeline were. They all forgot it basically as possible, but still, most of them forgot it. But then they all kind of land a different timeline. So one lands, in the far past, one is like currently, one is, yesterday, one is a few hundred years ago. And some of them are legends that, this woman destroyed the city, or this guy burned down that place, so on. Yeah, so most of them are turned into these like legendary myths, right? Because the powers are so powerful in that anime, they destroyed half the planet basically with their powers, right? But again, the all is kind of the same time. So it's a nice take on it, right? Because usually we see people get isekai in like a school bus or whatever, and they all appear on the same time, because they all, of course, arrive at the same time. So I like that anime where it's kind of the same thing, a school bus, but every, person got, teleported around basically in the timeline, as well as places, location. But in this anime instead, they're kind of following the reverse, something like that, where it feels like everyone hasn't arrived at the same time, to be fair. So it's like everyone got isekai and they all arrived on the first day of June or whatever. But in Rimaru, I might be wrong here, but it does feel like most characters, as we've seen so far though, that got isekai, or isekai roughly on the same time. And I don't mean like the same month or whatever, but I mean, it might be a few years between them. But the thing is that some of the other characters are seemingly like really old, right? That they be isekai from like 100 years ago, or whatever. They grew up in like, Japan, like samurai Japan, you know what I mean? Like 19th century or something. Yeah, they grew up there, but some more people are like modern Japan. So it seems to be a little bit like, obviously Rimuru is a modern Japan. Yeah, it is a little bit when they actually got isekai and when they arrive, it doesn't seem to be exactly correlating with time. Maybe it does. Maybe Shishu and some more characters just lead for a long time. But to me, it does feel like that some of them have, arrived late, so to speak. Like basically, the time you get isekai isn't the exact same time you come back there. So basically, if you get isekai today, you might still arrive roughly the same time as Rimuru or something. Maybe I can be wrong. Maybe it is a 1-to-1, and some of these characters live for a very long time. I suppose some have been be immortal or whatever, and he's outlived it. But regardless, Hinata is clearly from modern Japan. Yeah, she's not that old. She's not immortal, and she's clearly from modern Japan. Right? She's like coming right now. Yeah. So I think there was a lot of that part in this episode. Otherwise, I mean, yeah. Otherwise, Shion being badass. Honestly, I think the Shion being badass was half the fun, right? And Hinata and Rimuru fighting. It was a good fight too, though. But yeah, Shion was half the episode. Comic relief, man. Yeah, she's like, you wanna fight me? I'm Rimuru's favorite. And she was badass. I am actually surprised, though, that they cut away like Benimaru and so on, right? It was cute that she was in love now. Like, hot ninja guy. It was actually strange, I felt, that they cut away The other characters, yeah, they have all the the older retainers, like I said, Benimaru, and they removed Benimaru's fight almost completely. There's only one scene with Shion was talking about her friends, basically her retainers, and I was like, well, I'm the best one, but the other guys are pretty cool too. Yeah, she was like talking about them. Otherwise, we didn't see anything of Benimaru, and this is a problem, right? With this anime a lot. It reminds me of like One Piece or whatever. And I know that the meeting isn't the same thing, but still, it feels really strange how you have like, I mean, honestly, you have like 6 episodes of meetings. I know it's dumb, but 6 episodes of meetings. Then never see Benimaru fighting, and it's like 5 seconds. You know what I mean? It's like what? Like really? You know what? Really? Like, because obviously the meetings are in the novel, but you could clearly have way better pacing to make it fewer episodes of meetings, and instead you could have had maybe 1 episode of Benimaru, Shion. You could have had these other badass people, right, having a longer fight scenes. But Shion was great though. But the rest of the characters, they had their fight scenes removed completely, or had like a second fight scene. Yeah, it's like, a 2-second fight scene. But you could have a meeting for like freaking 6 hours or something. I mean, like, honestly, it really reminds me of something like One Piece or the worst part of Naruto or whatever, where it's like the pacing is atrocious, right? Nothing happens, and you're like, why don't you pace out the cool stuff, Why don't you have this fight, like, I don't know, Senor Pink and Frank, it could be 1 more episode of that. Like, pace out the cool fights, right? And, cut down on the shitty, whatever, nothing happens thing. If it's same here, honestly, yeah, like, you have this amazing, all these cool characters, and they have like 1-second fight scenes, and then you have the meeting for 3 hours. You're like, why, man? It's like you could have had the reverse of that, yeah. And again, I'm not just being like, I want to have the fights or whatever, but it feels really weird, really weird, right? That you have that enormous difference in like how much time you gave to a speech about some trade route versus an actual, like, one of the main characters fight, and the main character's best friends fight or whatever. Yeah, that's like 5 seconds. It feels completely, it feels, honestly, it feels that the anime has terrible direction, like terrible direction. Because again, I know this part, I know that thing is in the novel, right? Everyone can say, well, I know it's in the novel, but you can still have better. You can have, a little bit ranty, but you get my point. You can have you can have a meeting, and at the same time you have the meeting, you can show different background frames. You can have them like talking about this trade thing, and then you see like some people moving over a snowy field or whatever. Don't get into it, but you get my point. You can do it so much better. So that's terrible. And here, not with that kind, the episode is great. I mean, the episode is great. It's by far, of course, the best episode this season. By far, of course, obviously it's the best episode. But I still, like I said, I think it's confusing a little bit that you just removed all the fight scenes from everyone else except Shion, right? Again, obviously Shion's the best character. I mean, again, don't get me wrong. I want Shion's fight scenes, okay? If I had to pick one character, obviously I would pick the badass waifu lady. She's like, obviously I pick her, super smug, hot Shion, over all the other characters. I mean, they obviously had the right decision making to have Shion being like secondary main character, absolutely, of course. But still, though, it felt strange that Shion gets like 10 minutes of a fight scene, and the rest of them get like a second each. Yeah, it's like that felt very uneven. Even if, obviously, again, Shion is the best character, and of course the fan favorite. Everyone knows the Shion figures or whatever. The Shion figures, that's my market figure here, they obviously sell way more, obviously. I mean, I get it. They have to pick Shion, of course, and over Benimaru or whatever. Of course they have to, because she's very popular. Of course she is. She's badass. But, I mean, am I the only guy? I think that's very strange, though. That you had, like, yeah, she gets 10 minutes, and nobody gets, like, not even a minute, right? It's very, very strange. It feels really weird, honestly. But still, good episode. I just wish that the general season was better directed, right? The general season could have had more focus on that stuff instead of having, like, a meeting, right? Now, again, Hinata probably survives. If you guys subscribe, slap and see you guys next week.